Well, we're off to another misadventure, Angel and I. We are driving down a very twisty road towards Mair Lake, M-A-I-R. It's part of the North Frontenac Parklands. I've been to the Parklands quite a bit, love it, and but I've never been to this lake. So we're going to go in there for the night, just to see what it's all about. It's supposed to be a beautiful lake, really crystal clear blue. So there's a thunderstorm coming now, so I'm not sure how blue it's going to be when we get there, but oh well. It is the day what it is the day. Where exactly this is, Highway 7, southeastern Ontario, north of Sharbert Lake Provincial Park, about an hour's drive through some roads near the town of Ompa, which is just down the road here. And kind of near like the east part of Bonaco area. And yeah. One thing to note, there are no road signs showing where the access points are. You also need a permit to be here. You also need a permit to drive the roads here. So just be aware of that. Just if you're going for the day, you still need a permit. You get those online, no issue. Pretty easy actually. And yeah, there's someone that lives down here. Holy jumping! All right, so why I'm going? Well, I want to check the lake out, and also want to see if I can catch a rainbow trout. I don't think I'm going to catch a rainbow trout. It's actually second week of June. Maybe no, it's first week of June. Yeah, I got my deep troller, but I'm just doing this just to get out. Actually, I've been working quite a bit, and Angel needs to get out and run free.
In 500 meters, turn left on Arkall Road.
Okay, here we go. I was wrong. There is a sign. It's quite a ways in before you see a sign, but yeah, North Frontenac Parklands. So I am going the right way. Turning onto Arkall Road, which is what the lake's on. So, ooh, the adventure continues. So the last bit of road before Mair Lake isn't bad. It narrow, but it's not as bad as I've heard rumors of how bad these roads are back to these back lakes. But maybe the other ones are. I'll find out later. But yeah, the road into Mair. It's all doable. It's not winterized. You can't go here in the wintertime. It's closed, but yeah. And the park warden is in front of me with his boat. And the one thing I've noticed being on Big Gull and Crotch Lake, the wardens will check you, which I think is fantastic. They'll check to make sure it's you that's staying at the site, to make sure that the site was clean when you arrived. And yeah, I really admire that. And I hope he checks me. I wouldn't want to meet anybody coming the other way, I tell you that. I spoke too soon. There's a tree down on the road. I'll help the guy out. Okay, I helped him clear the road. And now I'm going to go ahead to the lake. And boy, the black flies are out. Ooh, buddy. Hey, Angel. We're okay now. Oh, no, in the back. In the back. Okay, I'm on the last stretch right now, and yeah, this is where it shows the sign you need a permit to drive the rest of the way, even for day use. So here we go. Wildlife. That was awesome. All right, where do we go now? Where do I go here? Road's getting a bit smaller. Alright, I think we're almost there. Okay, I'm going past Hungry Lake. I've never seen this before, but there's there's campsites even along the road here. You can get a permit for. Cool. And the road is getting a little smaller. Just wait a minute. Everyone here, but it's not the weekend. Okay, sit down. Angel, sit. Good girl. great blue herons just flew over. Loons are calling behind me. That's not an osprey, that's an eagle. No, it's an osprey. Here we are, home for the night. Campsite number 9. Wait, Angel, wait. Wait now. Okay, out of the boat. Good girl. I'm here. Well, Angel and I are snug as a bug in the bug shelter. And yeah, it's kind of pittering rain. Mosquitoes are out, black flies are out. Not that bad, I just need a breeze. But yeah, we're in the bug shelter using the picnic table, the really dilapidated picnic table, to put the bug shelter around it. So yeah, because this is what happened to my chair last week on trip. There, yeah. Yeah, so Tim fixed it for me, but I thought, well, do I trust it? Oh. Christine said, bring it. It'd be funny if it breaks again. Make sure you get on film, Kevin. Yeah, I think we'll just use cozy picnic table. Why come out here on a rainy day to see this beautiful turquoise lake that you can't see because it's a rainy, cloudy day? I got the worst luck. And then sit in a bug shelter. Well, why not? Reading a good book. I'm almost finished. Sandy mailed me this book. Sandy Kelly. And it's about Algonquin canoe trip for brook trout. And yeah, good read. And I'm going to sit and have a nice cup of mint tea and look out the scenery with the pitter-patter rain on the turquoise colored water that you really can't see right now. Also listening. I'm also listening to all the wildlife around me. And I think that's incredible. It's better than some nature thing at home. Listen to it. We've got most of the frogs, the herptiles around me calling. Later on this evening, we'll probably hear all of them. But I've got, so far, chorus frog. Spring preepers haven't started yet, but they will. We've got bullfrog. We've got green frog. No leopard frog, but this is not really the habitat for them, I don't think. And did I say the chorus frog? And the wood frog. Those are 2 terrestrial frogs. They're back behind me. They're not in the water. They're terrestrial. They got little suction cups in their hands. And what else we got? Oh yeah, and we also have American toad, which actually lay their eggs in the water, but they're more terrestrial after that. So you'll find them on land. But when they're calling right now, they're actually along the shoreline, which is actually probably around the time where they're almost done. This is second week in June. No, first week in June. We also got a couple of different woodpeckers. We got a downy woodpecker pecking away, right there. I just heard a pileated woodpecker, but he's gone. And he was just smashing the tree apart. Yeah, lots of birds. We got some teacher, the ovenbird. Some blue jays calling. And some warblers. I don't know. I don't know my warblers yet. I don't know them yet. Time to learn them. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just chilling. And yes, we're going to check for ticks before bed. I haven't seen any, but we are in Frontenac. Just saying. Just saying. It's a garter snake. Really common. It's got the lines of yellow along the back. They'll bite you if you're aggressive towards them, but they have like a Velcro mouth. So you won't get too much of a bite. You will bleed from it though. But usually they're very aggressive. The only thing you have to watch out for if you want to grab that snake is that they emit, just like a toad, ammonia-like substance to, make it taste bad. So if you grab that thing, it's going to pee on you and emit this substance, and you're going to stink for a couple of days. So just let you know. Well, I just got a visit by the park warden. Actually, the warden that I met clearing the road this morning. So yeah, he knew I was coming in, and yeah, just some glitch. I booked the site yesterday, or maybe, yeah, yesterday, And yeah, it's there. And he checked it. He said our system doesn't show that the site is booked, but it's there. So make sure you bring a copy. Make sure you bring a copy of your reservation. I did note my license plate on the reservation. He goes, no, we really don't go by that. So I should have left. It's kind of in a haste to get out, but I should have left a copy of this on my dash. Tomorrow, someone has this booked. He doesn't know that. He says it doesn't show that, but I don't know. Their website shows that tomorrow someone has this for the weekend, and you have to be out at your site by 11. So it's not like Ontario Parks by 2. It has to be 11. I'll be gone way before that, just to make sure too. I'll have a quick breakfast. When I first came to this area, now this lake, I was writing a guidebook, and this was all Crown land. Now, it still is Crown land. It's actually Crown land managed by the municipality because there were so many people mismanaging it, abusing it. So they said, well, we got to put a stop to this. A lot of people opposed that at the time. Right now, according to him, people don't even remember that. They're fine. He actually says on this area, on all the lakes on this road, he doesn't really have a lot of issues of people saying, yeah, I have the right to be here. Too bad for you. I'm not getting a permit. So many anthropocentric views. It's like, this is my place. This is my. It's not your place. It's actually wilderness. It's wild areas, and you're lucky to actually be out here. So, yeah, it's not your place. Okay, that whole simplistic idea of self-interest. I was told by a number of hermits throughout my career interviewing them all. They said, the demise of the human species is self-interest. It's not war on oil or water. It actually is just us thinking too much for ourselves, anthropocentric views of nature, reducing the wilderness values, that give no wilderness values. Thoreau talked about it. John Muir talked about it. Lopez talked about it. All the great philosophers, deep thinkers, wilderness travelers thought about it and talked about it, and we're still messing it up. I don't know. I'm going on a rant here. But yeah, so it's good to be out. It's good to have a document saying that I'm allowed to be here. And it's good for a warden to check that I am allowed to be here. Right, cut. It's just an in tarp, in bug shelter day. I'm fine with that. I'm going to have a snack. I got a couple of cans. This is not a provincial park, so I'm allowed to bring cans. I love this with a little bit of whiskey. So where is it? So cheers. The only downfall of this, it's not that it's in a can, because I'll crush it up and take it out with me, is that when I worked in a fish and wildlife job years ago, we used to have to attract bears that were a problem at the campsite and then dart them and then remove them somewhere else. And my boss used to use sardines and vanilla extract for the bait, and a little bit of bacon. Lord help me now. But they're tasty. That was so good. It's time for number 2. This is what you do on a rainy, buggy day in the wilderness. Don't spill it, Kevin. Don't spill it. Don't want to spill this around the campsite. Oh. And yes, I spilled sardine juice on my pant leg. Oh, man. Well, let's have sardines out here. Oh, this is great. You should attract bears with. No, you won't spill it on your pants, Kevin. No. Anyway, got first pants on. And it really smells like sardines in here. What was I thinking? Foolish old man. Okay, here we go. Again, you can use the airbag that it comes with and squeeze it, or inflate it, squeeze it, inflate it, squeeze it. I just love these things. And this is such a long mat. Sorry, Angel. Okay, so look how long this is. It's not fully inflated yet. I'll fix it, but wow. Okay, wow. By the way, it really smells like sardine in here. I'm a dead man. There's no way I'm sleeping in the bug shelter tonight. I'm sleeping in the tent with the mat. Maybe I should take the mat out of here. Get rid. No, have no sardine smell on the mat. Good idea. Yes, the rain stopped. It's not so cloudy. That's haze from the forest fires in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and northwestern Ontario. We were warned about that in the weather, that this might happen, and sure enough, the wind changed, and in comes the smoke. You can smell it. What a strange world we live in right now. Never a dull moment. I thought I would come out here and show you the miracle of this lake and how crystal blue it is, and aqua blue it is, and how clear it is. Couldn't show you at first when I got here because of the rain and cloudiness, and now I can't show you that because of the smoke from the western forest fires. It is a nice lake, I swear. I swear it's a beautiful lake. Oh boy. I'm gonna fish from shore, see if we can catch it. Trout for dinner. Nothing. Not even a bite, not even a nibble. But I did hook into this baby at the local grocery store. What do you think, Angel? Oh, that's a good trout to me, Kevin. It's a Trangia. Usually, use this with the alcohol stove, but you can use it with white gas. I have a white gas attachment to this, white gas stove, and also butane propane. I'm gonna use that tonight. Why? Just to change it up a bit. Ooh, bugs are getting bad. Quite loud. I'm gonna do the rice first. What? Right. These things flip up when you're frying. You want to keep the heat away to calm it down a bit, but I just want the water to boil right now, so I'm going to do that. Water to boil. Oh crap, Kevin, don't do that. Oh, the gripper is broken. Oh no, the gripper's broken. I got another gripper. Hold on. Always bring a spare gripper. Yeah, see how it works. That's bent. Need a wider frying pan. Transit comes with a wider frying pan. Packing it, I just couldn't find my wider frying pan, so I brought this. So flippers go up, oil goes in. Gonna spice up my fresh caught trout with this. He's from Peterborough with his wife. Amazing job cooking outdoors. Have their own spices, have their own food soon. The trout's too big. I gotta cut the trout, it's too big. I'm gonna leave the skin on. Skin's good on trout. Tongs. Thank you, Sean Rowley, for teaching me the wisdom of the wilderness. Oh my God, that is not safe at all to do this. Kevin! Oh man, Kevin! Black flies are out. The skids are out. There's smoke haze from Manitoba. I'm having a wonderful time. Oh. Tough making a living out here. Tough. Okay. Another new piece of gear. LuminAid light, solar light. I've used this type of product before, really liked it, so I saw the new one. Thought I would get it and give it a try. They're separate lights, so you've got the rectangular one, you've got two cubicle ones. Kind of cool. Well, why is that so special? Well, if I was a family and I was at a campground and all of a sudden someone had to go to the loo, oh, well here Jude, take this. And then someone else had to go to the loo. Oh, Christine, here, have this. And then have this at camp. It's kind of cool. And it's all connected to a solar panel. Like that. Oh, like that. The cool thing about it is that it's solar. Now, if I was in the woods, in the backcountry, and I didn't have a plug-in, I haven't tried this yet, but the manual says it takes 30 to 35 hours for all those 3 lights to charge by solar. That's a long time. I did try it at home with the USB plug, and it took manual says 2 to 3 hours. It took 2 hours and a bit, and they're all charged, so that was fun. And you can tell they're charged by each one has a light system, and you can tell if they're fully charged or not fully charged. So this is fully charged. Also really cool. I really like this thing. I'll do it right. 3 different light settings. Turn this on. You turn this on by pushing it down and holding. So that's the candle light. And according to the manual, you got about 100 hours of light or battery with that candle light. And I think I might do that tonight in the bug shelter because I'm not having a fire. The bugs are too bad. And then you got bright, which actually, let me check the manual. I kind of memorized this, but you never know. Rectangular light has 5 hours of bright light with this, and it puts off 220 lumens. So pretty bright. And then you got the medium light, which actually puts out 110 lumens, and it lasts 10 hours. And then you've got the low, which is like that, and 50 hours of light, that's a lot of light. I'm going to read in the tent tonight, and it's 22 lumens. If you look at the rectangular, no, not this rectangular. If you look at the cubes, hold on. Look at the cubes. Okay, that's bright light. 110 lumens. You got 2 hours. Medium, you got 4 hours. And at low, you got actually 20 hours. That's 10 lumens. So we go back to, go back to medium. That's 55 lumens. You also got the candle flicker. Yeah, that's 40 hours if you want to just do this beside yourself in the tent. Yeah, I wouldn't take that on a backcountry trip solo. That wouldn't make any sense. I just have my single one that I've used before, but I like this here because this also becomes a solar panel for you to boost your iPhone, my camera, and you can use this as a solar panel. Yes, it's small and it takes a long time, but if you have this on your canoe deck or the back of your backpack throughout the day, you're charging. And at the same time, you've got, let me see if I can do this. Oh, it's like a Rubik's Cube. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got that. Let me turn them all on. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. For car camping, man, this is awesome. Oh, I only got one light. Someone has to go to the outhouse. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Oh, someone else has to go. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, I forgot. They also have these little kickstands. You can hang them up. Oh yeah, and it also has that. You light up my life. You make me feel brand new. Well, good morning. It's a beautiful morning. No rain. And yeah, so we're gonna paddle out after we get packed up. Bugs are getting bad already, so might be wearing a bug net today. Anyway, so I hope they get some shots of how clear this lake is. It's still smoke in the air from the forest fires. But to explain it, I looked up online, why is Mair Lake crystal blue, aqua blue, see-through, clear? And nobody really seemed to have the answer for it. And then I did talk to the warden yesterday about it, and he said nobody seems to know why, but I don't know, through my background of teaching and in working in fish and wildlife, there are a few answers. One is it could be elevation, which I don't think that's true here. High elevated lakes usually are crystal blue, but we're not that high up. I mean, we're enough that I noticed going in the car up the hill, but the other is that there's a lot of aquifers underneath, and that keeps it flowing. The other is that it's merimitic. So the ranger said that him and his buddies think an asteroid, or meteorite, asteroid, a thing from the sky came down and made a big hole in the earth. And it makes sense for this lake. It's a very small lake, and it's very round, and it's very deep. I think he said it was 200 feet deep. So that would cause it to be a merimitic lake. And what that means is it doesn't flip. So in the spring, normal lakes, I forget the name of, I'll write down what a normal lake is. It actually changes over. So its water temperature flips up and allows the cold water to go down the bottom, hot water to go up the top. Not hot, but warm water. And that's why the lake trout go down later on in the spring, early summer. But when it's mixing, the trout are everywhere because trout get oxygen from cold water. Anyway, so because it is so small diameter and so deep, it actually can't flip like a normal lake. And therefore, the sediment on the bottom actually doesn't really get mixed up, which if you look at Crawford Lake, where I used to work, that's how they found the native village there, where they went down in the sediment and they found corn pollen in the 1400s. And they're like, And they went up a hill, excavated the hill, and found a huge native village before settlers came. So one bad thing about merimitic is there's not a lot of life in it, and if you look at it, there's not a lot of plant life growing in it. The rainbow trout, they might be here, and there's minnows for them to feed on, but they're probably not that big. Maybe one or two get to good size, but I'm guessing that they don't. So those are two hypotheses, or three hypotheses, that why this is a crystal blue lake. No matter what, it is a very pretty lake.
Wish that I could stay. 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 Wish for this moment to never go away.
Well, what a beautiful morning. What a beautiful lake. Beautiful area. Can't wait to come back. Try another lake. Lots of them to choose from. North Frontenac Parkland.